All right. What's up, Win? So I've been working on this character for from last night. I maybe took maybe 3 hours to make. But I'll show him once I see Magnus typing in here. I still have to do my logs and stuff, so all that looks ugly. God, that really does look ugly. Look at that. So I still don't know what grass I'm using. This is northern grass. And I still need to tweak the innies because some of the grass is like popping out through rocks and stuff. Look at that. That looks so ugly. It looks so bad. It looks pretty bad. So everyone's alive in Whiterun. Everyone's alive. So that's good. The grass popping? Oh, yeah. I need to tweak that also. I need to change that in my innies so the grass fade is should pop in less popping. So I need to do texture and then dying to load. But I can't do it yet because I'm gonna put in a bunch of quest mods, so I have to wait. Well, there's 3 people watching. I'm not sure if one of them's Magnus or not. And then of course for to fix this issue I need that landscape fix mod. Which I still don't have, but it's still work in progress. Like I'm not entirely sure what I want for the landscape mod and then for the cities, or yeah, the cities. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna go with. He's here, he's here. Alright, Magnus. Are you guys ready to see this character? It took me 3 hours to make this. Oh, right. Yeah. He did say he might not talk too much. You guys like the character? It took me 3 hours to make this. I have more. I got more stuff. There's more. I got more of them. Have you guys ever heard of the arena? The Peter Griffin. It's a dig on Earth, and it does sneaking. So, I don't know if you guys heard of this game. It's what's the game? What is the game? This is from a game, like the little boxes from what's the game called? I could roleplay as a Khajiit. Richie the Dark Financer. There's a cat. Oh, that don't look right. So this is a combat gameplay overhaul, Magnus. Good, good dual wield, two-handed. And you could um, attack midair, basically. And you can use magic with two-handed. So the other thing I wanted to besides this stuff, let's put on the. Oh yeah. I wanted to show you this reshade that came out, and I wanted your input. So this is just Rudy by itself, Rudy and Obsidian, and it looks nice. I want to show you how it makes the EMB look, and it would be something you would consider using, since it is built for Rudy and Obsidian. So let me go to the preset. The mountain. Oh yeah, dude. My textures aren't this load order is not finished yet.
Oh, his friend joined it's a silver 5. I can't even float.
So this is how it changes it.
Alright, are you guys in the game?
Granted, my FPS took a little dip since I don't have like my grass innies right. Oh. And I was showing Win earlier this because I wasn't too sure about the reshade. Like I liked it and then I kind of didn't, but then once I started playing around with it, I kind of actually really liked it. And I believe with this reshade with Rudy and Obsidian, I don't think you need any lighting mods in this with it. We'll go in the cave.
Mind yourself.
Like, I had a lot of kills. Like, I yeah. I had like 28 kills. I don't know, but it's around 314, so.
God, look at that. That looks.
Thing is, it's
I
only
really need to finish the lower order because that's really ugly textures.
This what you want?
the 2 times in one season, but the second one.
Wait, did it not? There we go. Lord, please, I'm tired. So this is yeah, don't talk to me, dude.
Somebody get down here.
So,
What was that?
oh, do you want to go? You could hit multiple people too, Magnus. With I think just the two-handed, dual wheeling one. They're dead. So we'll turn off the reshade. We'll put just the default. So this is Rudy's lighting by itself, just Obsidian and Rudy. Uh, here's. Oh, hold on.
53,000 kills.
Here's just Obsidian by itself with Rudy, and then I could turn this off.
5 ranked.
So here's just the reshade with Obsidian, and then this is the reshade Rudy and Obsidian. Gotta turn that off.
You guys are 1.8.
And if I feel like it's too bright or too dark, I could just tweak the interior lighting with Rudy.
There's almost 3,000 rounds.
We're routed! Fall back!
Tell you what, you start.
But yeah, I just kind of wanted your thoughts on the reshade, because I think you would like it, because it gives it the best way I described the reshade with Rudy with Obsidian. I felt like it was kind of
You think it'd work?
like it was Rudy mixed with the ominous feel of
But I have stopped.
ominous EMB, and then like in the nighttime or noon, yeah, like around the nighttime,
There's a video of them eating exposed.
I felt like it was a little mix of intrigued EMB
Bridges a lot.
of how it's nights, the kind of darkish fantasy.
Call yourself a lord?
Plays with Dan.
And if you like it, I could show you how to install a reshade. It's really easy. Like, see, it kind of gives it that like intrigued look. In the clouds. Oh my god, look at
I
that.
don't like it though. Like,
That is. Now that's ugly. I definitely have to fix that. Well, not fix it, mod it. Yeah, the combat's nice. So you could like sway back and forth. Let me take off one of the two-handeds. This one. Now, when you do a heavy attack, you could like move. So see. Well, let me do that.
like Atlas. That was
And then in first person mode, you get like your camera kind of bobs, make it more
I hold it down.
makes it more realistic, I guess. And you can also do this. You could do it with one hand, with a two-handed.
Worse.
With the lighting mod, well, I don't have a lighting mod yet, but I'm using. I'm so right now I just have Obsidian, Rudy, and the Reshade. I would assume it'd be fine with just a regular lighting mod too. The way I see it is just like for me, I think.
Al rato me puedes hacer favor de mandarle la dirección a Frankie y una foto de mi dedo. Frankie, a lo mejor me presta foto de mi dedo.
Okay.
Desde el otro día me había dicho que le mandara la dirección, pero como no me he quedado ni a tiro sin nada,
¿La dirección de qué?
me va a mandar algo de dinero,
Oh,
para si ocupo dinero.
okay.
Dice que me fuera poquito para mandar. Y
Okay.
cada vez que me habla me dice que se la mande y no se la he mandado.
Okay.
Nomás le digo, es que no sé, yo sé mandársela, pero no se la mando.
Sorry about that. I hope support catches up for Nemesis.
Oh, without?
Support? What do you mean? I think most animation mods work with Nemesis now. It's kind of weird how you have to set it up, but there's an extra a video to show you. I don't know. I think this is like right up your alley. This Reshade Magnus. I think you should try it.
Hers just goes straight up, dude. Like, for me, get it backwards.
I think from what people said that
This is not a whole new
about Finis is that, or not Finis, Nemesis is just that it could utilize more animations and it's less prone to crashing, I guess. Even though I haven't experienced any crashes with Finis, it's just that like if modders come up with newer animations,
I don't like holding.
it probably won't be supported for Finis anymore since that mod's not being supported anymore.
I like
The vampire because added movement makes sense. Right.
I used to play a lot of Twitch stuff. I was never good.
I mean, you can see there's a big difference when you
Yeah, that nigga Ramon.
activate the
Yeah, Ramon used to play
reshade
Yeah.
any or
I used to
preset for
leash
that this guy made.
I believe it still is.
I mean, I don't think you would have issues if you ran a lighting mod with this. Maybe because you don't run you're not using ELFX right now, right? You dropped it for the other stuff and with smoking and torches. Unless Ellie and whatever, what is it, relighting Skyrim or realistic lighting? I'm not sure how dark it makes places for you in game.
I
I guess I probably should have thrown in a lighting mod just to do some more testing. But I could link you the mod though at least. It's too dark. Oh, look at that wet. I would say give it a try, and I don't think you would have issues since I don't think you run issues as in it would be too dark since you don't use the enhancer or the hardcore version. You just use the regular base ELFX, right? So you could go look at let's go to the inn. Too dark for you. The rain has suddenly stopped.
I used to be
Oh no, it's still raining. I could kind of see it. Ooh. Just the mod itself, okay.
Just stoke the fire.
So this is how it looks for me. No lighting mod. So this is Rudy, the reshade, and just Obsidian if Obsidian has lighting. And I don't have any fire textures yet. A lot is still vanilla. But this could give you a good idea, like if you use just regular ELFX. This is some pretty nice lighting by itself.
The Cyclones, I think is what it's called. You know, the legendary? Yeah, for snow. Yeah. They're, like on Twitter or on who was on? I forgot what it was on, but I saw like somebody like they fucking exposed his ass basically. I forgot where it was, but I know I saw it on Twitter, and it was basically it was like a recording of.
And like I said, it's not a hard thing to set up either, Magnus. It's really easy. I could walk you through it real fast.
They're throwing out, and he like straight up just talks like mad shit like.
So here I could turn off,
And he sounds like a little like squeaker bro, like straight up like he's like.
turn this off. So this is just Rudy by itself. And like
Yeah. When every clip that he's talking shit, he's always dead. Like he's always like dead.
it even gives like a depth, some kind of look to like the buildings too, to the architecture. Like if you turn it off,
Is that broccoli?
default. So you can really notice like it affects a lot of stuff, just not lighting. Look at that. It gives it like depth shadows. Now where I think you will need lighting is somewhere like in the Jarl's Palace.
Mister, did you spare a coin?
And I'm pretty sure I don't have Bloom on. Yeah, no Bloom. So this is with Bloom, gives it that like hazy look. If you like it more like an ominous look, you could go to right here. You got that. kind of like what Ominous gives you when you first fire up. And then Rudy
Hey,
also
Alpha
has
Brother
other
Kingsman.
options right here, Magnus. So this is the default. That one's still kind of like the default. I don't know why. These three look the same. You have this one, which I guess, I don't know, gives it a colder look. And then you have this one.
Yeah, I don't like Carmine.
More of a really
Have you heard that
bright,
video?
kind of realistic look, I guess. And then you have black and white if you want to do some screenshots or whatever.
I'll try to. Carmine? Oh, yeah.
So this is where I think maybe another lighting mod maybe could use it.
Yeah.
I will say that this is Vanilla Fire and it really pops.
And that nigga Broccoli, he made it. He sold
It really
to,
pops with the
Diamond
reshade. Like
on
here, I'll turn it off.
Pretty stupid.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought it just made it more pop, but
Yeah.
there's
Hey, that might be so. Never stop.
Thing with Broccoli too, he does.
because I know Rudy did build his EMB to be used with ELFX,
Yeah.
Another one.
and well, this reshade's built for Rudy. So yeah.
Kind of like Sal.
EMB. Oh well, yeah. Of course, this is if you're gonna use Rudy in Obsidian, I guess. If you use it, I say try this out. I think you would like it. I don't know if you could use this with a different EMB. Because he has the modder has two options. He has the one for Rudy in Obsidian, which is like two kilobytes, which is just some changes to go with Rudy, and then he has like his actual preset that is like 8.5 megabytes, which is just the shaders by itself.
You fucking clapped everyone.
Trouble?
Shut off the video.
Oh, I thought I could double jump for some reason.
What do you need?
I wonder what the new operation is gonna be.
Well met, Kinsman.
Yeah.
I
A little
used
bit
to
of
be an
clipping there.
adventurer like you. Then I took
Oh,
it
there we
out
go.
on the need.
Oh man, they had a Daggerfall one too, and I think a Dragonborn one. Take a picture of that. Yo, if you realize
I work for Bellefield, the general goods store.
the arena had those type of females advertised. They were doing it before the modders were. Let's see, I could. So here's the Xanathar workshop. This is where I got all this stuff.
Are they? Well, mine's outside. Yeah.
There's Skooma guy or Skooma dude.
I got oh, there's one hallway.
Need something?
To the door.
So you have automata dresses and stuff. I probably won't be keeping this mod in. I just got it for the lows. So here's the Skyrim one. Adorable fan. The arena. Here's the Daggerfall one. Dagoff Earth. Dark Brotherhood. Debella. Some type of army one, I guess. This one's kind of... Oh, this is gold. The Grey Fox. First Dragonborn. It's me, Mirac. Shegorath. Cheese. It's a Skyrim one. Another, like, army one. Here's a Vivek one from Morrowind. That's about it. Oh, here's that guy, the Balsac. This is from Dark Souls. Some boss that you fight. Here's a coin. Oh, here's the other Skooma. There's Skooma Dude Blue, Skooma Dude Green, Skooma Dude Red, the yellow one. You could buy tofu and be tofu. Cheese.
Hi there.
There's a Dorian fan. Here's the Argonian helmet. But the best
Need something?
the best armor you could get from here is... Oh, look, here are the logs I was telling you about, Magnus. You just shoot them and they're big old log arrows. The Night Mother. Go wear it on your back.
Need something?
Oh, the font? It's this font is God of War Berserker font. Oh, I don't have a bow. Well, this will have to do. No one can stop me. Oh, the sweet wall hat? Yeah. That's a hat, Owen. I have it right here. I got it for the low. Wait, you got the... What'd you get, Magnus? Oh wow, that's really dark. Make it daytime. There we go. Yeah, so this mod's called Xanathar's Workshop, and it's yep, Xanathar's Workshop. There's some little dude. Oh, I forgot my sneak buttons. That little dude right here.
Bro, what the
This
fuck?
is by the mod author that made
Jesus Christ.
mm, Vigilant, the Vigilant mod. I like the Todd Howard one because you could just jump like really high. Look at that. Look how high you could jump. All hell with God Howard and his pixelated face. I bet you I could clear that. Oh man, it's like 80 megabytes. This mod. All right, let me uh exit out of this.
I don't know why with like Sophia, she has like no recoil, right? So
I saw this font
I
from
think like it goes to the left.
it was from a streamer, and I really liked it, and I was able to find it on.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was only LE because I found it on there, and then I decided
Oh,
try to search it for SE. So it's God of War. Here it is. God of War 2018 font replacement. Magnus. I could link it to you if you need me to. And then I could show you the reshade I use. I'm using this one right here. So this is built off of two different reshades. It's built off of this one right here, which was at first, made to work with Cathedral. And he's a pretty good modder right here, this guy. Uh, however you say his name. But I just seen it just caught my eye because it was made for Obsidian and Rudy. And I kind of I like that ominous feel I could get from it. from what you got from Omnis EMB. Because I felt at first that's was really the only EMB that kind of got that ominous feel to it. And this reshade kind of gives that to Rudy, in my opinion. And it's like I said, it's really easy to set this all up. Like you just go to the reshade website, you hit download, you press run, and then this will pop up right here. You just go here, you select your game, press update, then you just press this right here, and then just press update. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but you just press update and these two will be clicked for you, and then you just scroll down here to legacy standard effects. You click that and then you press OK, and then you just go back here, you download this right here, and it's gonna be one file, and you just put it in your well, for you it'll be different since you get a virtual file because of ML2, and then you just put it right here and it should pop up right here. And then once you start your game up, you use the HM key, the home key, to activate the reshade. You could skip the tutorial and you click default innies, and then if you scroll down it should say the name of this right here. It should say this innie, and then you just click that and it'll load up all the stuff from this reshade and you're done. Yeah, you can manual download all that. It's really easy. One thing I'm not entirely sure, yesterday when I showed win and then today when I got on, I couldn't activate the home key, which leads me to believe I think you have to maybe set up you have to update this right here. What I think, I'm pretty sure. Actually, you know why? I probably know why. I think I know why I did that last time. I think it's because I didn't activate all the stuff. Like when I turned off my PC and turned it on and ran Skyrim. So I might have to double check that, and if that's the case, then doing that every time you have to launch the game, maybe it's not worth it. Really takes forever to load. Okay, so I'm guessing you just have to yeah, see. Wow, that was weird. So okay, so it's working now. Activate. And there's also a performance version, which it does not change what the quality looks like. Anyone tried Twitch Studio yet? I haven't tried it. So there's the performance version. Still looks exactly the same. And you can just boop. this is like other stuff you could change. All this, just a bunch of different stuff. So yeah. And if you don't, you could always make your own too. Also, Magnus. So you go to default. And you could like mess around and make your own custom one. Chromatic. So here's film grain if you like that. I don't really like that. Vibrance. So yeah, you could mess around with it and make your own. That was weird. But yeah. Shirtless in the rain, sweet rolls. Mel, this is the sweet roll is from. Oh, is from Xenothar's workshop. It's a mod. There's a bunch of stuff. You like this one too? The reshade? I actually don't know how to pronounce the reshade. I'll link it to you. Yeah, I can read it. I still need a skin tone. I'm scared now. Tearing me apart, Lisa. Look at my weapons. No one's gonna mess with me. What about this? Sweet roll Argonian. Need the Tommy horse? I wish. There was one complaint people had about this reshade though, and I think the mod author fixed it. The reshade made a... Damn, look at that. That's how it's supposed to look. It looks muddy and wet. The Sonori areas, I guess, were really bright. Looking backwards, niece. This dude's like, what is this abomination?
It's a little weird.
Someone just said climb my. I gotta re-download my weather because it's messed up. See how there's no snow particle effects going this way, but there's a bunch of them here. It's like cut in half.
Hi there.
Now, Dawn Star at a strange time, friend.
I need to fix that.
Traveler? Huh? They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him apart.
So in this, I'd say it's a little bit bluish tint with this. Not too bad. Not too bad, but I think I do prefer more kind of like this, because this looks a little bit more realistic for me. Without the blue. Where was there's an option somewhere in here that I kind of like, but then I took the okay, yeah, no, we don't want HDR fake. What's caused? Is it violence? No. No. Is it, no. Curves? There's another EMB that's really good. I think it's the closest to, like, if you want to get that feeling from a Legendary Edition Skyrim EMB, and that's
Fine sakes, who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
that would be
Wearing his old Legion armor.
Picturesque EMB. The only issue I have with that
Part of the
EMB
service skull.
is
Taught
it
us
makes
loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
the NPC's faces really brownish, not like a glitch. It's the EMB itself that affects skin texture, and it looks weird if you turn off the skin option in the EMB. But other than that, Picturesque is a really good EMB. You could also give that a try, Magnus. Picturesque is a really nice EMB, and its weather is really nice also. It's gotten way better with the updates the mod author's done. I gotta go later, Mel. But another one you could try too is if you use Obsidian, I would say give a bodysuits. What is this? Yeah, well, if you're going for Obsidian, I like a is it this one? It's
no,
not
there's
this
no
one.
red
It's
gate,
his
red
other
line.
ones.
Yeah, I forgot
This one's good, and this one. They're both technically the same EMB, but drastically different in visual looks. And one thing that I think is cool with these two EMBs, I haven't seen it yet with this one, but I know it works with this one, is if you're in a snowy area, whoops. If you're in a snowy area, you know where
So it's gonna be maybe
how ominous and like I showed you with Rudy, you could get like that like hint of black around the corners of your monitor. You get that right, and it's
I switched over to
like a icy effect from like if you're in the cold area. And then when it's raining, you get like droplets on your screen also with this one.
Yo, bro. No. Yeah, that's what.
But both of these are really good if you might stick with Obsidian. And they're both up to date. Um, but yeah. And actually, with this one, you could use it. There's a reshade you could use with it too. But I will say one thing: every EMB has a reshade implemented in it. Most of the time, it's I think his name's Addy or Abyss, something like that, some weird thing. And then most EMBs have a Marty McFly's depth of field built in. And the one you can use with these two, like the other reshade, is BTS, Beautiful Textured Skyrim, or something like that. It's
No.
this one right here.
Run out.
So this just reshade by itself.
This nigga really trying to do that.
So it's not bad. It's pretty good. This is one of the reshades that's built into the I'm using with this one. It's made with that in a different reshade. But so far, what I think about reshades is they definitely have a change to the EMB, which is, you know, a good option if you really like an EMB and you still kind of want the look of it, but you want a little bit something different. If you could find a reshade that goes along with that EMB, especially if it's built with it, to it, like this one right here, I say it's worth a try. Because I will say that's one thing that is lacking in SE is more EMBs, more unique EMBs. For example, I think the most unique EMB is Ominous EMB. And I think this one, with this reshade, it almost achieves that same ominous feel as Ominous EMB. I really do like how this CMB looks though. This picture right here, I really like that. It's, oh man, I will say the mist in this one looks so nice.
Oh, what? How'd that fucking? Okay. Oh wait, what? They got.
His clouds are still a little bit but I could understand it because I've seen clouds like this, in in real life. So I'm like, okay, I could appreciate that. Look at that. That's
I downed one.
uh, his weather with the EMB has really nice sunsets and sunrises. Look at that.
Oh shit! He quick. They have pink mark on the window.
I think this EMB would be really nice with Cathedral.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Oh.
I like that a lot. Falkreath, nice.
She got laid out. She got painful.
I think it took them like 6 months to make this, to finish it.
Oh, and I got the outfit.
It's really nice. But that being said, I thank everybody that came and watched the stream, and I think I'm gonna end it on that note.
I don't know if he was watching this.
I hope to soon have my Skyrim finish, and I could start streaming a little bit more Skyrim. I've been taking a break from where is it? From this game right here, Fallout New Vegas. Mainly just been playing Counter-Strike because it's a fun game. Majors, it could be Magnus because there is a lot going on with his EMB. It could be. I didn't notice it, but then again, I didn't have a fully modded Skyrim, so there's that also. Oh, no problem. I like streaming for you guys, or I like streaming for my friends in general. I'll catch you guys in the Discord.
Dude, I have the
Thank you all for watching. Later.